Welcome back to the Ladies of the Night podcast with your host, Carson and
Hunter, don't. Yeah, okay. I almost did the shit we did last time where I almost said the social shit. But
yeah.
I have a question. What would you
Okay.
do? You're driving, right? Down like
Drive
more
'em.
more back roads area.
Like
And
what, in the woods?
no, not that back roads. There's just not a lot of houses. It's mostly forest surrounding you, right? You got
Okay.
like the windy ass roads of the countryside.
Gravel road?
Not gravel, it's paved, but
Okay.
it's
Sorry, I have to ask questions.
still middle of nowhere, all right?
Okay.
And just you come up, you go around a turn, and you just see this pile of dead donkeys on fire.
Hell yeah.
How do you react to that?
I think I would take a picture.
Of course.
I think I would take a picture. I think I would post it on Twitter. And I'd say, look what they're doing to the Democrats. Look what they're doing to them. They're catching them on fire. They're catching the donkeys on fire. Look what they're doing.
Kamala lost that bad. Voter fraud. You just put voter fraud.
A jackass, I would call her. A jackass.
A
Not a
jack.
donkey. She's uglier than a donkey. She's ugly. She's not good looking. No, I love you, Kamala.
Politician.
Yeah, yeah,
Ew.
yeah. No. I was kidding. Yeah, that is probably what I would do. I would probably take a picture,
Put it
and
on
then make
Twitter.
a post about it, and say, what the fuck are they doing to our country? And
The immigrants are eating the donkeys. Proof.
yeah, I think I would maybe go home after that and
Jerk off to the picture.
jerk off. Yeah. No, not to the picture.
The
The
thought.
idea, the smell of the
The
burning
smell.
donkey hair. Oh my god. I would be just fucking. Like I said
Cream.
last episode, I'm fucking hard. I'm rocking. I'm solid, baby.
To
I'm
burning
just-
donkeys.
Yeah.
You know, we brought up the burning geese before. You
Yeah.
couldn't have, what was it? The Fisher Price wagon, that's what it was, of dead donkeys this time around.
No, because they're too fucking big.
Yeah,
Donkeys are
a
huge.
whole ass donkey. On
You could
fire.
you could probably put a dead donkey in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, like one.
Yeah. Yeah. One. We should
Imagine
try
how
it.
large that pile would be to block the road, though. Like, that's a lot of donkeys.
Oh, it was in the road.
Yeah, it's blocking the road.
Who the fuck put a dead pile of donkeys and caught them on fire in the middle of the fucking road? I'd be pissed.
See, like, an
I'd
old
be
man creep
pissed.
from behind the pile, and he's got a weird-ass smile.
Hello, child.
He's also naked, so that's something.
Hello, child. Does the
He's
burning
greased
hair
up.
of donkey smell so good to you, too?
He's got donkey hair glued to him. Mmm.
I love doing characters. I think it's so fun. When I was, when I was in theater in high school, I wish we did more improv stuff because I love doing like impromptu and improv stuff. And we did something like that, but when Josh, I remember sophomore year of high school when Josh was in the Annie play, one of the best plays the school's ever done.
Never saw it.
He was in that play, and he told me about all the kind of like they would do like improv like things and stuff like that. But the teacher had changed from then
Yeah.
to when I had theater. But me and Josh had theater together senior year, and the improv thing that we did, it was a group. It was I'm just gonna say their names. I don't care. It was me, Josh, and then it was Paul, who, if you don't know who Paul is, he's this tall white guy. He's like 6'4", 6'5", long hair, just like me. Me and him were
Tall as
tennis.
hell.
We both played tennis with each other. We were
Yeah.
tennis teammates. And I always pictured the people that were pairing up against us had to have been scared a little bit. they're seeing these two robust, long-haired
Robust.
men
That's
walking towards them. They,
tall.
when you think tennis, you don't see. It's very rare you see like a kind of somebody that's a little built or like
Yeah.
has some belly to them or a little fat to them. They're usually a little skinny or a little
Lean.
muscular, a little lean. Yeah. Um. So, but we were also tall, and there was tall people on other teams too. But usually, the people that we played were not as tall as us.
Paul
So it
was
was just
really
like,
tall though.
yeah, yeah. Um, but no, so it was me, Josh, Paul, and then Marlon. Who Marlon? Great buddy. He's a guy that
Yeah.
went to our school. And then JJ, another guy that
Ah.
went to our school. And I don't even remember what the fuck JJ did in the fucking thing, in this improv thing, but we did like this family feud thing.
Ah.
And me and Josh were a family, and Paul, that's what it was. And then Paul and JJ, or Paul, it was Paul and JJ were a family, and then Marlon was Steve Harvey.
Oh,
So
okay.
Marlon
I
puts
was
this
thinking of like a
mustache on.
normal feud, not like
No, like
the
the game
show.
show.
Yeah,
No, like the game show. So we're standing up at these podiums, and Marlon Steve Harvey, that's the improv character he's
yeah.
having to play, and then
I think
Paul
they
and
should have made
JJ.
Paul Steve Harvey.
Paul and JJ were like just like a couple or something like that, or like two family members, just something, but like normal. Me and Josh were retarded hicks.
Hicks. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the shit we were saying was so outlandish and random. It was ridiculous. And we had this whole script wrote out, and like Marlon, Steve Harvey, would ask a question, go over, he'd say, uh, what kind of lotion do you put on your woman at night? And then like see who can hit the button
Milk.
first. And then we'd hit the button first and we'd be like cream or something, some stupid shit. Anyways, but like the
Peanut butter.
shit, I wish I still had that script because it was so fucking funny, and that class was great, but that improv shit was great, and I think everybody, because we all got put in groups. We got to pick our groups, but like everybody had to come up with their own improv scene, and then we had to do it, kind of thing. And so other groups went as well, but like everybody loved ours just because of how stupid mine and Josh's
Yeah, cream.
characters were. Yeah, it was just some stupid shit. But then with
Can you
theater,
imagine you just said like dog skin?
it was funny. Dog skin, yeah. We said some fucked up shit. I think we kept calling Marlon Obama or something like that. Like we kept like there was slight racist like remarks
Slight.
in there. Yeah, slight racist things in there. Like Obama, I mean Steve. I don't know.
It's hard to
Yeah,
tell. All right.
they both got mustaches.
Just be like, y'all look the same.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't agree to that. I didn't agree to that. Anyways, but I with theater, with the actual play, it was crazy because with mine and Josh's characters, we were brothers. We weren't Hicks, but we were
Uh-huh.
brothers. It was Cinderella play.
Oh yeah. I was sad I
But
didn't get to see that.
it wasn't based off like the Disney version. It was based off of the Grimm brothers version.
Yeah.
So me and Josh were the Grimm brothers. So we were the narrators, and still, when me and Josh will go back to our high school, to Mindhunter's old high school, every year because they do a play each semester. So every
Yeah.
semester we'll go and we'll watch a play, the play that they're doing or whatever, just to see how the people are doing and everything else too. But every time, the people are like, "You guys were still the best narrators." Like they still love us to this
Yep.
day. Like some of them are like, "We've been trying to like kind of connect our characters to how you guys did your character," kind of thing. And we're like, we just The thing with me and Josh with that was that we had open range.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole script and everything else, but our characters were not in it at all.
You had to write your own.
Yeah. Now there was narrator parts at the beginning, which we had to read that stuff at the beginning, but most of the other stuff was all us, and we'd have to run it by with the teacher and everything else. But she'd love it every time. But we'd sit in this back room and we'd just work. We'd just sit there, and that was our room. But it was also the prop room. So whenever they'd come in to get props or something, they'd be like,
"Weren't you
"Why the
doing
fuck are
that
you guys in here?"
when I had to get like a yearbook picture or something?"
Maybe.
Because I remember you guys were just in that room.
We were always in that fucking room because nobody would go. Like people would go in there, but it wasn't that often. But people knew we were in there. So if they needed us, that's the room we were always in.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to sit in the back of the auditorium or whatever the fuck. We just wanted a room where we could just write and think of ideas, and we were cracking up, laughing the whole time. It was great. One of my favorite classes in high school I ever took. If you want to take theater and you haven't yet, you should. It's great. Even if you don't want to be on stage. I originally did not want to be on stage at all. But then I was
You still signed up for the class?
Well, I was like freshman and sophomore year, I was like, I would love to take theater, but I would not want to be a character. I'd just be like backstage or something. But then as time went on, and I kind of got over that stage fright kind of thing. Now, it's weird, because, people say like, oh, picture the audience with their underwear, in their underwear.
I would not want to do that.
I didn't have to do that, and I guess that's what it made it easier, because, I get nervous when I do like a speech or something for a class.
Yeah.
I get anxious and everything else, but whenever I was doing that, those lights were so bright, I would only see the people that were in the first two rows, and that was it. And I knew our shit was so funny, and the way we would pronunciate and show ourselves off, that I was looking for the reactions of everybody instead. So if I only could see those first two rows. If they were laughing, I knew everybody was laughing. So I was like, we're good here. So that was, but I knew if I was going to be on stage, I needed to be doing something. It didn't have to be something related to Josh. I just wanted to be kind of on stage with Josh at a certain point in time. And then it just ended up we were brothers, I guess. Because we went for completely other different roles. I went for the king role. Josh went for the father role, but then neither of us got that. And then my teacher was like, I have a role that's perfect for you guys. It's perfect. She's like, it's perfect. Just from the way we were acting in class to begin with. She's like, it's perfect. And she had never had Josh in class prior. She had only had me.
Yeah.
And she's just like, it's perfect. You're brothers. Boom. There you go. Go do your thing. So then we just wrote everything. It was funny. And we got to improvise shit, and we got to carry shit. It was great. Loved it. And where'd this come off from? Donkeys on Fire.
Don't know how we got here, but...
Always looping it. I always like looping it together. Because I started talking about... Because I did the character, the old man behind the donkeys.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I like to... Characters are so funny to try to do, just to think of real quick.
There's something.
Would I do theater in college? Probably not,
No.
because they just don't do cool plays, in my opinion.
I think they're good.
I think if you're in high school and you're thinking about being in the play, you need to be in it. Because everybody
It's where all
that
the
I've ever
weird
met,
kids are, though.
Sometimes not, though. Because everybody that I've met that had wanted to be in the play or in theater and then didn't, or was in it but in the backstage, by the time it's their senior year, they're like, I want to be a character in the play. So then they actually try. And then they get the character, and then they do great. I've met so many people in that high school that's happened to. Where it's just like, they wait until their last year, and then they're like... And then they want to do it again, but they can't, because it's their fucking last year. So then it's like, oh well.
I don't think I'd ever...
I have a question.
Okay.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. You have a question, I have a question. I hope you know. Okay, good. I was just repeating it 3 times just in case Helen Keller,
I, Helen Keller wouldn't have gotten any of it, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, because she's dead. Speaking of dead, here's the question. Do you think coffins have a lifetime guarantee?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because they're in the ground. You don't want a lifetime guarantee on something that's gonna rot.
Some people rent
Yeah,
coffins.
the renting's weird.
You rent a coffin.
What are you gonna do? Dig it up if they don't pay? What?
I know, like, funeral homes, they'll, like, rent a coffin to put
Oh, for
person
the
in during,
viewing. Yeah.
yeah. But, like, other than that, I don't.
Yeah.
I
Why?
haven't been to a burial in a while,
Look, fancy coffins are
so I
stupid.
don't know.
You imagine you're getting in, you get your coffin, and it's like fucking titanium. It's fancy as hell. It's painted.
I think I want a
Like
cool
I'm
one,
going.
though.
This is going underground.
But I think I'd want a cool one.
I could see the fancy wood ones, but the
No,
point you're getting metal coffins.
no, because some people, like this one guy, he bought these coffins. He's a big, I remember seeing a video on it a few years ago, but he's a big Kiss fan, like the
Yeah.
band Kiss, and he bought him and his wife Kiss coffins. They were coffins that had like Kiss
Uh,
stuff all over it. And they were like, we're going to get buried in these Kiss coffins. So I think I could see myself getting
it's
buried in something like that.
something.
Something cool that has like a crazy design on it. You know, as an artist, you know what I would love? Have my art
Ah, that'd be
on my
something.
coffin. That'd be
I'm
pretty
not.
cool.
If it's like in the thousands of dollars, put
Yeah.
me in a sack and toss me in the ground. That's
Ooh,
unreasonable.
I'm going to remember this, hopefully, when I'm older. Nobody could steal this idea. I'm putting the copyright on it right now. My final art piece, I design it on my own coffin. I do it myself.
Oh,
It's
you got your
and it's
coffin
called my
prepped.
Yeah, it's called my final work, and then and then I'm buried with it, and it's over. It's done.
Like you could barely see. Your hands are shaking. You can't be steady, and you're trying.
Yeah, I think I'd do that. I think I would.
Mm.
I think that'd be cool. I think people would love it. I think I would love it.
But you have like those
Just
$5,000 coffins.
the coffins, even regular ones, are expensive.
Like why?
That's why you see. That's why old people don't spend their money.
So they can afford coffins?
Yeah, yeah. So their family's not having to take out a $2,000 loan for a
No.
coffin for them after they're done.
Or
'Cause
just
some
like
people have to do that,
don't take out a loan for a coffin. My God.
but some people have to take out loans for something, for money for the
You
coffin.
just don't. That's
Well, they got to bury them.
a box. Come on. The
Make your
most
own box.
basic coffins. Like I'm thinking, like the Western, like the ones you see in Western movies.
Yeah, where it's just a box.
The, yeah, just they couldn't be too expensive.
What's funny is when I think of those kind of coffins, I think of that fucking one movie. I think it was Balto, where those kids were
Oh,
dying because it was cold and they had the flu or something, and then like the
what?
dog's like outside the nursery or something like that, and there's just like pile of fucking coffins for ready for the kids to go into. Maybe it was that movie or was it a different movie. I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh wait, it probably is.
But they had
Come to
like those
think about it,
wood because it was based
I
in like the
really need
early
to watch.
1900s, so it's just like
I really need to rewatch that movie. It's been
that was a
so
good
long.
movie. Yeah, I haven't
I've
seen it
only
since like
seen it on
seventh grade.
VHS.
I've seen it in like seventh grade. I don't remember what teacher, but teacher showed it to us, and I seventh grade
Mine
was an interesting year for movies for me.
last time I've seen it was before middle school, and it was my
Because
favorite movie.
in seventh grade, movie wise, at school, I had seen Balto. I had seen the fucking the Narnia movie, Lion, the
Uh,
Witch, and the Wardrobe. Is that a series of movies, or is that the only
yeah,
one?
they made
Okay,
others. They didn't do too great on them. They're just okay.
I need to see them. I need to at least watch the Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe again because my room didn't even finish it. We got like halfway
Oh.
through, if that. So I've never
I
seen
don't
the full thing.
care for the movies. I don't
I
know.
just need to see it because I have this unfinished movie in my brain. I
The
need to
the
see
book's
it.
so
I need to
much
finish
better.
it. I did like the book. And then what was that fucking movie called? Boy in the Striped Pajamas. That was another one.
Oh, I didn't like that movie.
It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, there's no point to watching a sad movie.
Was that based on a real story? A true story?
I don't know. There's a good chance it was.
I think if I was a Nazi and my son died in a concentration camp, I'd probably stop being a Nazi.
You don't really have much of a choice. I guess they'd just kill you.
But he was like a general. The
Does
kid
not
died.
matter. Higher position people got killed than that.
That's crazy. That movie's crazy. If you really think about what happens in that fucking movie,
Yeah.
that's crazy. The kid sneaks in, puts the same clothes on because he wants to play with the kid. He shaved his head where he could look like him. And then he ends up getting put in the gas chamber the same fucking day.
Yeah.
That's a crazy fucking
I
movie.
remember not wanting to watch that movie, but then you had to in class.
People say Tropic Thunder's bad. You know, I don't think Tropic Thunder's that bad.
No.
Compared to that movie, the boy in the striped pajamas, I'd rather watch Tropic Thunder over Boy in Striped Pajamas.
100%.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to spend a long period of time just to watch two children die.
Yeah, and it's like you really get connected in their friendship, and then
Yeah,
the first
but you
time
know
you
where it's
watch
going.
it, but the first time you've ever seen it, that's when it kills you, because you don't know where
See,
it's going.
I think my parents watched it like a little while before, like a week before,
Yeah.
and they're like, "It's sad." It's. I was like,
No,
"Oh,
'cause
I know
I
what's
don't-
happening now."
I remember because I didn't think that was gonna happen. I just
I
didn't
figured.
think that was gonna happen. I didn't think he was gonna sneak in. I thought he was gonna sneak the kid out. That's what I thought he was gonna
Really
do.
optimistic.
I thought he was gonna sneak the kid out. I thought it was gonna be a good story. No, it was a fucking sad story. I was like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Yep.
I don't remember if I cried or not whenever I watched that. I know there were some girls in the class that were crying, but that makes sense.
Yeah. Women, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy year for movies in 7th grade. Two about children dying, and then one about children getting lost in another world.
Yeah.
A lot of children. Epstein's coming. You say children. He's like Beetlejuice. You say children
I
three
mean,
times.
technically in
Epstein shows up.
Narnia, they were adults at the end, but then not.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, they stay in Narnia, and they're like full-grown adults, beard or whatnot. I can't remember if they actually had facial hair, but
Yeah.
they were like 30s or something, at least the oldest ones.
Huh.
And then they go through the wardrobe out again. They're the same age they went in.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and it's only been hours, and they've lived a whole life in there.
I would just go back in there.
Yeah. It's like, damn it, I was a king,
Yeah.
and now I'm this. My question is, if they go back in,
Does it restart?
are they adults again, or
I think it would restart.
you think they'd be the children again?
Everything would restart.
That'd
From
be
the very
crazy. You
beginning.
could live for so long that way. You just
Infinite
like
loop.
you get back out, you go back in, you're young again. You're like, puberty
Yeah.
yet again.
A time warp. That's what
Yeah.
that would be.
It'd be wacky. Like, you're children again. You've been rolling over us for years.
What the fuck?
This is no fair.
Okay.
Okay.
I like the
Good.
donkey thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
I thought of that in a few seconds.
It was good.
Yeah.
Donkeys are cool.
Not when they're burning.
They smell good when they're burning. Oh,
I
yeah.
doubt that. seriously down there.
Make me come. You know what I mean, baby? You know what I mean?
Yep. So we want to
If
get
it
in
don't,
the, you know,
if it don't smell good enough to make you come, then it don't smell good enough.
yeah. Anyways, you want to
Okay.
get in the little man's big man's?
Hell yeah. Hell
Hell yeah. You
yeah.
know, what is the little man's big man's?
You know, I say it every time.
Every time.
Every time. Tried singing it there. So,
Yeah.
little man's, big man's. I'm gonna tell you right now what it is.
Yep.
So, little big man's and little small man's.
You
No.
fucked it up both times today.
Little man's, big man's. I'm trying to talk so fast, but I don't know why. So
Okay.
little man's, big man's is a store that me and Hunter came up with, right? For the
Mm-hmm.
podcast, it's a little segment we do each week, every episode. We come up with these wacky, weird, sexual, disgusting, odd items every week that we sell at this place that we thought of, this little man's, big man's place. It's the size of like a Cabela's, and it has its own restaurant in there. It has its own barber shop and tattoo shop in there. Has its own drink selection from slushies
Yep.
to coffee to lemonade. There's a homeless guy that sits out front, and there's some wacky inflatable arm flailing tube men that really
Yeah.
fly. So
Do we
that's what Little Man's Big Man's is.
do we still have the I guess picnic table area on the inside for the parties? The human dogs.
Probably,
That's just been there. It's collecting dust.
yeah. Nobody's been using it.
There's a lot of shit on the floor.
We gotta make a revamp.
Renovate.
We gotta do something to revamp it. Maybe that will be a future.
I feel like we
future
forgot about that
thing.
thing really quick.
I didn't even remember saying any of that. If you're wondering what we're talking about, we come
Yeah.
up, other than podcasts here on the Ladies of the Night channel, we come out with videos now where it's us talking about every little man's, big man's item
Yeah.
that we've ever talked about.
It's like I guess the one that we have out now is like 16 minutes, was it?
Yeah.
Just of when we're talking about it in the podcast. So we just
Yeah.
cut it out of the podcast, make it a separate video.
So if you ever want to know what the little man's, big man's
Yeah.
item was for that episode, or if you really liked it and you want to hear it again, but you don't want to watch the whole podcast episode
Yeah.
again, you can just find. But we have to catch up. We're at the very first.
Yeah,
one.
we were at
That's,
one.
we're up.
Got to get to 50 or so.
Yeah, we're up like.
But hopefully we'll start
20
pumping them
more.
out pretty quick. 'Cause
Yeah, I
if
love
they're easy
pumping
enough
shit out
to
really quick.
if they're easy enough to edit, they'll be 2 a week.
Yeah. That's the plan. Anyways, I think I went first last episode,
Yes,
so
you did.
you go first. You give
All
mine
right.
first.
This is my weaker one of the two for these 2 episodes. So, we got the freezer section now, right?
Yeah,
So, I thought of more to add to the freezer section.
but that's for the meat statues, right?
No. No, the
What's
meat
the
stand.
freezer section?
Well, you got the pizza roll shit in there, Like, we're going to start having foods.
Oh, okay. Like a
Little
grocery
Meats has
store.
got the bologna statue shit.
Well, and they sell burgers.
Any
other
kind of meat. Any
Yeah.
meat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we have like a grocery store type fridge.
Yeah, something you'd see in
Okay.
like a Dollar General.
Okay. Okay.
It's just off to the side. But I was thinking popsicles. What type of popsicles, you may ask? Meat popsicles. They're not actual meat, Because then you have to
Shocker.
cook them.
Yeah.
But they're meat flavored.
So the vegans would love these.
Oh, yeah. It's not cooked meat flavor.
Yeah.
It tastes like raw chicken,
Ew.
I couldn't decide between having them like the normal colors, like you got the red, the blue, green, or just
Or
like
if it's
actually
just the
have them
color
flesh
of the raw
colored. Yeah.
meat.
Yeah.
It's a pink or fucking
It's just different shades of
red.
pink.
Yeah,
I guess the beef would be red.
yeah. Unless it's like, because some beef it's like a little browned.
Yeah, that's the old shit.
Yeah, it's starting to brown a little bit. Starting to add some flavor to it.
Mmm.
Pork sausage. So
Oh
good.
yeah. Yeah, there'd just be different parts of
Well,
the
the like
animals too.
sausage meat is brown, I think.
Sausage popsicle.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it'd be something. Nothing
Picture
like
some more.
cold and meat mixed together.
Yeah. No, no. I'm licking my
I feel like
meat
the raw chicken
popsicle.
would be something.
Yeah, that would probably taste like shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be something.
If I was a kid and it's the summer and I'm playing outside, I'm getting hot, I'm getting bothered, and it's getting warm.
Yeah.
And my parents are like, "Kids, come get a popsicle." And then I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah,
Why is it so
popsicle."
light pink?
And I'm like, I call dibs on the orange one. And then, the other kids, I want the blue, I want the red. Then we get over there and they're like, "What flavor you want? Chicken? Beef? Ham? Sausage?"
I feel like ham would be good. I'd fuck with ham.
"What flavor do you want?" I'm like, "I gotta look at these colors."
They're all the
Then I'm
same.
looking at them, they're all pink,
Yeah.
or a variation of pink.
Yeah,
I'm
different
like,
shades of pink.
"Fuck it, the chicken one." And then I'm licking the
The
chicken
chicken would
one.
probably be the palest.
I'm licking the chicken one. I'm thinking,
This is
why the
raw
fuck would
chicken.
they buy this?
It's
Where would-
cheaper than the normal.
Why'd they go to Little Man's and buy this?
Why were they at
Why'd
Little
they go
Man's?
there? They got other shit other than popsicles.
It's-
What'd
they got
get
the
from Little
pizza
Man's?
rolls.
They got the pizza rolls. They got the spaghetti flesh light.
Well, it's not edible.
It's still usable.
It is usable, that's for sure. And then the
Oh
kid
yeah.
later goes into their parents' bedroom. They see the human chairs.
Hell yeah. No, I would be so fucking mad if it's a hot day, I'm hot and bothered, and I get a fucking raw chicken ice fucking
I could see it as like a
popsicle.
gag gift, you know.
I would be so
You
mad.
know, like
I'd be
those like
"Where's
cheap
my orange
bags. It's
popsicle?"
like a huge bag of those popsicles where you get like the two that you break apart.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
imagining that. It's just variations of pink.
Yeah. You only buy those popsicles when you have a lot of kids you gotta feed.
Yeah. Or you just want them to last a while.
Yeah. I would eat them both. You know what I mean?
But you imagine it's Christmas Day. You're like, why is this box so cold?
Yeah.
And they're like, I just took it out of the freezer. And you're like, why the fuck did you take this out of the freezer?
Yeah, I thought it was cold because Santa brought it.
Yeah, and they're like, just open it. Just open it. You open it, you just see a bag of these popsicles.
I'd be fucking pissed.
There's a picture of a gimp on the front of the bag. He's holding
Enjoy
the meats
your
in his
flavored
hand.
meat popsicle. Here's the variation of meats. Little chunks like holding the meats in
Yeah.
it on a string.
Yeah, like
Chicken.
a butcher shop kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like a kebab, but it's just fucking big pieces of fucking a chicken
Yo.
and ham and a fucking sausage.
Little
and a
chunk could sell
hamburger.
the fucking kebabs. Just
could
different
sell
meats.
kebab.
It's just
Yeah.
meats. There's nothing else on the kebabs. It's just
No.
different meats.
Yeah, I would eat that.
Your chicken and ham kebab.
Hell yeah, I would eat it. Turkey and ham. That's the turkey. That's the
Oh yeah.
Thanksgiving special right there. Turkey and
On
ham
a
kebab.
stick.
On a stick. It's like jalapeno on a stick, but turkey and ham. I don't know what I'm saying. No, I would be fucking mad. If I
Yeah.
had to eat a fucking a raw chicken popsicle. I'd be so angry. I'd be so mad.
Yeah.
So angry. Okay.
One of yours.
My item. What's my item, you may say? I don't know. I gotta look. Give me a second.
Okay. I already forgot.
Oh, this was kind of funny. Oh, I dropped my favorite. Blah, 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 blah. The moisture spray.
Moisture spray. Is that
The
just
moisture
water?
spray. No, well, a little water, a little lotion,
Oh.
a little other stuff in there that they won't really say.
Of course, like every lotion.
Yeah, like every lotion. And I have that, you can spray it on anything, and it becomes all moist. It's all liquidy. It's all moist and
Sounds like something that
rubby.
shouldn't go on your skin then. If it
But
makes
it's
anything
also,
moist.
but it also makes it sticky,
Oh,
and it's
no.
obnoxious sticky. So it goes from really moist to really sticky.
So let's say I
you're
spray
just
this on
sticky.
something plastic. Does it make it moist?
It's moist, and then it's sticky. It becomes sticky.
Okay.
It's really moist, and then it slightly gets sticky, and then sticky, and then it's really sticky.
So the plastic
goes over
becomes
time.
moist. Like it kind of softens.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
this
no,
should.
this is just a coat of something over the plastic.
Okay.
It'd still be plastic. It'd just be
Yeah.
really moist and really slick.
Yeah,
really
but
moist and
the
really
the
slick.
plastic's water repellent.
It could still attach to it and make it really moist and really slick.
Okay.
And then it'd become really sticky.
So it's just a moist film over the plastic.
Yep. And then it would become really sticky.
Really stuck on the sticky part.
It's really sticky. And you know what I have wrote down here?
What?
It also makes it smell like permanent marker.
Oh, the fumes. So I'm imagining like you put it like on your knee, let's say.
Yeah.
Like it's already making you dizzy from the fumes coming from just your knee.
Yep.
Like, it's just really potent.
No, because people use it as a lube, and it's super moist and it's
What's
slippery.
with you
and
with
you're just
sticky lubes?
and you're really going at it, and then all of a sudden it starts getting sticky, and you're like, oh, I'm kind of getting stuck.
A lot of
Kinda
your
getting
like
sticky.
shit, you want friction and all of it.
Yeah. I
Why?
want some grit. I want some grip on that bitch.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Nothing like grip and lube.
And then you just, oh my god, I'm getting high from the permanent marker. Oh my
It's not
god.
what it looks like.
Oh my god.
Seems like you're kind of like Dreamy Bull, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna be Dreamy Bull, high off that fucking permanent marker. Oh my god.
Just coming.
Yeah, I'm about to come. Yeah, 'cause you use it as some lube.
What,
Or
what do
you're
you what do you name this product?
It's the moisture spray.
Oh, okay.
The
Very
moisture
descriptive
spray.
name.
Yeah. So when you read it, you're like, oh, it makes it moist. It makes it kind of lubey-like. Okay, I'm gonna start spraying it on. I'm gonna spray it on my pillow. I'm gonna spray it on myself,
Then it
on my
gets
ass
sticky.
cheeks.
You don't want a moist pillow.
I'm gonna spray it on
That
my
sounds
face
awful.
cheeks, my ass cheeks.
This actually sounds terrible for your skin too.
I'm gonna put it on my pillow, my blanket, my bed, where I can just slide around.
Put it
I'm
on
gonna
your
put it the
face, you're gonna
floor.
pass out.
I'm gonna put it on the bottom of my feet. I'll slide around a little bit. I'm slipping, I'm sliding, and then I'm sticky. And then I'm
Then it
sticking.
sticks.
And then I'm high off the permanent marker.
That you put on your face too.
Yeah, I'm high
And that shit's
off the
potent.
permanent marker.
I
Yeah.
feel like you just pass out. You know, it's just the fumes are so strong.
Yep, I love this item. I thought it was so hilarious. Because it's
We've
just,
had some good items this time around.
it's really moist. You're like, oh, okay, it's moist. And then it deceives you because it becomes sticky after a little bit. After a few minutes, it starts sticking. And then you're
What
really
is
sticky.
in this shit?
And then it switches up again.
Oh, damn.
And that's when you smell the fucking permanent marker, and you're all high.
Okay. So it's moist, then it gets sticky, and then it just starts making fumes like there's no
Oh yeah.
tomorrow.
So now it's sticky, moist, and fumigated.
So you
You
have time to get this shit off you
go,
before it like starts fucking you up.
if you know.
If you know.
But I think I could see this as a gag gift too, kind of like that fart spray.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
You just like spray it on your friend,
I'm just
your friend's
imagining
like book bag or something.
like people are jumping you on the street and they're just spraying you with it and then they run.
And then you can you can catch up to them because you're really moist and slippery. You
Yeah,
can really be sliding.
you just
And
get
then
concerned and then it gets sticky.
you get really close to them. You're getting close. You're getting ready to catch them. Then you're getting stuck. You're getting slowed
Oh
down.
yeah,
You're like,
the
oh
strat would be
no.
to spray it on their feet and run.
Yeah. You're starting to get stuck. Well, because their feet, you'd be sliding. So you're kind of using that to your momentum. But
Well,
you're
if
also
you're
kinda
sliding, you
slipping
can't
around.
get going.
You can get some traction a little bit.
No,
But, then
but
you
you're
get
moist.
You can slide. You can slide.
Yeah, but
Like
you
a,
have to be able to push off the slide.
you can push off a light post
You
or a
gotta be near
building.
one.
Or
Imagine if he does that and he runs uphill.
you're sliding back down.
Yeah.
You're going
But
back
then it
down
gets
that hill.
sticky, so there's a brief period of time where you can actually run properly.
And then you're sticking up it.
And then
All of a sudden,
it gets even
permanent
more.
marker.
No, it's getting more sticky. So
Yep,
then
it's
you're
getting
like,
sticky.
it's getting hard to run at that point because you're getting
Yep.
stuck.
It's getting sticky. You're climbing up it, so it's getting
Does it
sticky.
lose its stick when it gets the fumes?
Nope, it's all there
It
now.
stays sticky.
It's all there. It's a
It's
little
moist
It's still
and
moist.
sticky.
And it's sticky, and then you're getting high off them fumes. You're going
That's something awful.
Yeah, you're going.
Yeah. That's
I love this song.
high.
Yeah.
Great way to rob someone. They push you, grab your stuff, spray your shoes, and run.
Yep. And then you spray them.
They're
So
already
then they
gone.
can't
They've
get
already
very
sprayed
far.
you. They're gone. They
Yeah, but
ran
you
up that
got-
hill.
But you got a second. You got a second.
Yeah, they pushed you on the ground though. You better be quick.
But then you're moist. So you're slipping.
How fast does this shit progress?
Like in a few minutes.
Okay, so you got a few minutes of just moist, then a few
Yep.
minutes of sticky and moist.
And then you're just fucking high.
How long do the fumes last? Still a few minutes?
Oh, wow.
Hours.
Like 20 minutes.
It's all the chemicals evaporating.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's why it smells like permanent marker.
You have
then wherever
no
they
idea what's going
sprayed
in
it,
your lungs.
Once they spray
like a
it
little
and all that
corrosive.
happens, it's gone. But it's a little gritty. Still feels a little gritty there. Feels like something was there. It's like, no grit.
You would not want to use that as lube, that's for sure.
You get stuck in there.
At some point. But then you'd
See,
have grit in there.
there we go, women. You need to buy this. If you think you're going to get the R word, raped. If you think you're going to get raped,
Should
then,
not say that on YouTube.
that's why I said the R word.
Then
If
you just
get-
said it.
Bleep it out then. Bleep it out. Bleep it out. Anyways, you know what word I'm saying. If the R word, women or men, you could spray yourself with that shit first. And then, if you're getting R word, then, they're stuck in you. And then they get really high. And then that's when you take the picture of them being really high, stuck in you. And then they're fucked. Because they're high.
I
and
wouldn't
you're not.
want like a rapist stuck in me though.
Yeah, but then you caught them in the act. You caught
I
'em.
feel like you just spray their face. That's it. Yeah.
But then they're not stuck in you.
I'd probably blind them. I can't imagine what's in this shit. It's-
Sorry I said the R word. It was just a scenario, okay? Now you
Yeah.
got me think about it. You're going to have to bleep it out. Oh my god.
I'm not going to.
Oh, good.
What's the worst that happens? The video gets taken down. We're small enough. By the point that the video gets taken down, it doesn't matter.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
We're
Sure.
small enough.
Yeah, exactly. We skirt under the radar.
With the moist.
with the moist spray, then you get stuck under the radar.
It's stucky. A little stick under there. And then they smell you. Then the radar smells you.
Would this shit blind you? It
Probably.
gets in your eyes. Like, how fast you going blind? Immediately?
Probably.
That's good.
Unless you have something to wash out your eyes right away, water or something.
No.
Then, yeah, you go blind. Imagine if that's how Helen Keller went blind. That would be funny. She wasn't born blind. She just got blind from some moist spray. Now
That'd be
she's
something.
deaf and blind. Why they always call them deaf, dumb, and blind or something like that? Have you ever heard some people say
Yeah.
that? They say like deaf, dumb, and blind. It's like, that's fucked up.
Why?
Why you gotta call them dumb?
Well, dumb probably came from it describing that and then just became like a derogatory term.
Okay.
Call someone stupid.
That makes sense.
It started out. It was
That
the
makes
original.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
yeah. We're
We're out of time.
out of time. So, we'll skip the mark the date, which
Okay.
is likely to probably never happen again, but you know,
You
maybe
want
it's a slow
to?
day.
You could give like 2 if you want, just real quick.
No.
Okay.
No, and then I'd have to describe what it is. It's
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Okay. Pick easy ones. No. Okay. It's fine.
a lot
It's
of times
fine.
it's
It's
not,
fine.
but
It's
All right.
fine.
don't forget to follow our socials: the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Spotify, and the Facebook. That actually came to me pretty fast. I'm surprised. But what are you laughing about?
Myself. I'm
Okay.
So stupid. I made
gonna-
the most stupidest.
I'm gonna see
face.
that when editing then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you want updates on when we upload on Spotify, since it's always fucking behind, except maybe for like a week, that will update on the Facebook and the Twitter. What the hell are you doing?
I was reenacting the donkeys burning.
Oh, they're alive when they die.
They would sound like Helen Keller.
Probably. I mean, I've never heard a burning donkey,
Oh,
but
I've heard Helen Keller.
yeah,
There's video footage of her out there.
sadly.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Listen to the noises.
Nah.
Whale noises.
Whale noises. Okay.
Yep. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And good night.
Goodbye. Mwah, mwah.